Hey everyone, Anthony Morgan's Training Academy. Today's about the wooden dummy. Serrata, which is a short stick. Basically what I'm going to show you today is how you take a short stick. This is not a normal size stick. This is a Serrata, which is a shortened stick. Normally your sticks are about 28 to 29 inches in length. This is a shorter stick. Now, a lot of times, if we're working dummy, you want a shorter stick because you want to be able to get in close. Serrata is, if I'm working close in here, I don't want the long stick. I want something that's going to be short enough that I can actually get in here and manipulate the body and be able to do all my strikes, all my blocks, and everything with a shortened stick. Now, with a 28, I wouldn't be able to do that. So if you start looking at the arms, now, if you have a nice dummy, don't be hitting the arms. Okay, wrap them. Maybe put some foam over them. Something that's not going to be banging the arms up. But so I'm just going to kind of run you through a few short things. It's like if I'm going to work off this arm here, okay, I may work here. Okay, that's working off like the one. I may run to here. Okay, I may run to here. If the 5 is coming in, I may run to here. Okay, so, but there again, I'm not hitting the dummy hard. That's why I have these pads on here. Okay, so I may end up torquing. I may do a body lock here. Okay, I may do a body lock here. Okay, I may, if this has a 2 line coming in, I may move to here, down, back, and then I may hit. Your pattern is going to be set up for you. Okay, now if say for instance he's firing that 1, I may hit here first before I block. Okay, I may pass this first and then may hit. Okay, now I can take this on an abanico here. Okay, I can take this on just a pass here and hit. Okay, so your dummy work and with a short stick, and like I said, it's Serrata, so everything's going to be in close. Don't get caught up on the words, okay? But if you're working dummy or if you're working in close, this allows me to pick that line up without having too long of a stick. Okay, 29, it's going to keep me away a little bit more. So a lot of times I may clear here, I may thrust, I may abanico here, I may come down, I may roll here. Okay, I may switch hands here. Okay, I may run off this line. Okay, here. Okay, so you can be switching hands, you can be working, but keep in mind with running a short stick, it may be baton. Okay, collapsible baton. Get a shorter baton that you can actually wheel. It can be a stiff water hose that you can work here on your dummy. Okay, but like I said, if I move here, see, I can move off of this. That's the one, number 2. This is 1, 2 here. Okay, now I can pass this. I can hit. I can abanico here. Okay, now I can come in here and I can hit the head. Come back in here and hit. Your motion and your movement is going to be up to you and your skill base. How I operate with the stick, I like the short stick and I use it fairly regular in my classes. Not everybody likes a short stick, but when you look back over the ages. Angel Cabales used a short stick. Okay. A lot of the older guys in Asano, Guru Dan Asano, used a short stick early on in the training. All the older guys, old school. Okay, not too many guys use a short stick very much anymore. Okay, because a lot of that is just kind of slipping away. And I say slipping away because now everybody's kind of with the the 28, 29 inch stick, and it can keep that distance. Not everybody, which is turning into a dying art. Not everybody wants to close, and not everyone wants to get in close. I still like getting in close, mainly because my background, me being old school, I want to get in close. And so what better way to get in close than with a short stick? You know, if I move in here, okay, I can actually wheel the short stick without it getting in my way, okay? If I move here, okay, I can actually operate this, okay? I can operate this in here close, okay? An extension of my hand, and it's short enough to where if I don't have the stick, you know, that I can still run in here and operate. Now, I knew that was going to happen, putting it up on top of the dummy. But getting used to operating on this is like a 24-inch, works really well. Like I said, go through your. I teach an old school system, which is the 12 count from Guru Dan. Now, and I've stuck to the 12 count probably my entire career. I like the 12. Like, there's other counts out there. You have the Lameco, the Villebrel, all those Lacoste. They all start changing patterns, which is great to know. I like the 12 count, the original 12 count, and I consistently teach the 12 count, do the 12 count. There's so many other angles that you could apply, but on the regular 12 count, if you watch my videos on the 12 strikes, you know, you'll see. You just have to look it up on my video record. But so stick this here, okay, this, okay, here, okay. You can go 1 through 5. Keep it simple. 1 through 5. You know, which is 1 is a sweep here, okay, here, okay. 2 is here, okay. Now 2 is a high deflection. Now I may move to here, move to here. Now 3, I can pass this, or I can abanico that, okay. Now a 4, I can low wing this here and go to here, okay. On a or on a 3 and on a 4, I can go with the drop stick, which is here. Drop stick, 1, 2, back, okay. And on the 5, I can also abanico here, okay, and move in that position. Be creative, and get some training in, okay. The dummy is a great one. You don't have to have an expensive dummy like this, and I say expensive. I built all 3 of my dummies, mainly because I didn't want to put out, you know, $1,400 for a dummy when I'm a cabinet maker, woodworker, and I said, you know, I can build that. I built a lot of them, you know, a lot of them over my years of training, and so, but anyway, short stick dummy work, okay. So have fun with it, and continue to grow in the Filipino system. So you're mixing Wing Chun dummy with Kali. Continue to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video.